And do you think that maybe even some people who received the benefits of the fire aid money, they didn't know it was coming from fire aid because it was coming from this middleman nonprofit?
Sure, and maybe there's an argue that if, Billie Eilish had shown up at the door of the LA Regional Food Bank and said, here's the money from fire aid, maybe that would have kind of put two and two together for some people, watching. But it is both a blessing and a curse, I think, for the job of fire aid that they moved really, really quickly. And in a moment like that, you have to balance, do we want absolute total visible transparency on that, or do we want to get stuff done very quickly? And I think those two have to coexist. You have to kind of find ways to do it. And on Fire Aid's website, they're pretty transparent about, like, here's the organizations that got money, here's more or less what they got, and here's what it went to. Maybe in a, with more of a rollout plan, you could have found a way to kind of make it more visibly hang a shingle out that says, we're rebuilding courtesy of Fire Aid. But that takes time and planning and resources, and every second the clock is ticking is a second that someone's still homeless or not getting clothes on their back, or their kids have no way to get to school.